Alright, Kira, I'm going to show you a science experiment you can try with your mom if you want. It teaches you the principles of something called surface tension. It's basically a measure of how much stuff a liquid likes to hold on to itself. You know how like honey is real sticky and holds together to itself real hard? You can see the same thing with water. I sent your mom 2 pictures, and you can see in this little cup, the water will actually, as you put it into the cup, it'll stick to itself so hard that it doesn't want to overflow. And you can see that compared to, I did another shot, or another cup filled with an alcohol, and you can see how in one, the liquid sticks to itself and it doesn't want to overflow, and in the other one, it's much more flat on the top. And there's an experiment I did for myself, you can test it out later if you like, where I had the water and you had the little bulge on the top, and I put a drop of dish soap in it, and it made all the water on the top fall out. And so in this experiment, you're going to take some pepper, and you're just going to take the pepper and put it into some water, and it can be a plate or a bowl or whatever. And you see how the pepper likes to float and spread out over the water. If you touch the pepper with one finger, not much really happens, right? It's just pepper and water. The water floats on top, or the pepper floats on top. But if you get a little tiny bit of dish soap, hold on, I'm setting the phone down for a second. If you put a little bit of dish soap on your finger, all right, check out what happens now. And so the reason it does that is the pepper that floats, it doesn't like touching water, so it tries to sit on top of the water, sort of like those little buggies. If you've ever seen they're called, I forget what they're called, but there's little water skidders, I think, and they stand on top of the water because the water has high surface tension. It likes to stick to itself. But when you put the dish soap on it, it makes the surface tension lower. And so the pepper, see how some of it sinks straight to the bottom? Maybe it's hard to tell, you gotta do it for yourself. And the rest of it rushes away.